today. But I know you're still disappointed because we haven't gotten to the best part. Homework! Woo! Let me hear you say, girl. Girl, let me hear you say, girl. No? Nobody? Okay. Fine. All right, let's talk about homework. Day 2. Homework. Create a new function called RenderColor that returns a div element. Call that function when adding that div to color item. What? Okay, we know how to make a div now, right? We know how to make a function, don't we? So make a function that returns that div. And then, when adding the div to color item, append child color div, what I'm saying is move these lines out to their own function. Because I don't know about you, but handle submit is doing way too dang much. Way too dang much for one function. So let's at least move these 4 lines to their own function. And let's just return that div from that function. And here, instead of making it in place and appending it here, what I want to do is I want to be able to change line 27 to say something like this. Maybe it's color div open close parentheses. Because we wrote a function called color div that returns that div. Follow? Sort of? So that's what I want to be able to do. So create a new function that returns, we said to call it RenderColor. So I want to be able to write RenderColor here and have it work. A little tricky, but I know you can do it. Bonus credit. Create a new function called RenderListItem. Use it to create the list items for each stat. So I want to be able to actually reuse a single function called RenderListItem and have it generate all those LIs. So I'll still create the list inside handle submit. But then to add a new list item, instead of typing these lines again, I want to call a function called RenderListItem that creates those for me. I can pass in arguments to it to create the correct list item. But I want to do that in a separate function because there's just too much going on for one function. All right. Super mega bonus credit. Create a new function called RenderList. This is getting predictable. Use it to create the actual list, the actual UL. And then call RenderListItem from inside RenderList, right? So we have RenderListItem, which makes the list item. And we're calling it from handle submit. Instead, from handle submit, we just want to call RenderList. And then RenderList will repeatedly call RenderListItem to get each of the LIs. Get it? Super mega bonus credit hyperfighting. Be strong. Do not resort to the use of inner HTML. Keep using document.createElement. This is the super mega bonus credit hyperfighting. You don't have to do this. This is all much easier if you use inner HTML. But if you want to be more like Ted than Bill, you do this, right?
There's no difference in the function.
No, it does the same thing. Can you do it? I know you can. I believe in you. And don't forget, you can come back this afternoon, get some help if you need to. All right? What's cooking today? What's cooking, Max? Yeah.
Just like a ham and cheese sandwich.
Twammiches! Yeah. All right, cool. Sounds good. All right. Thanks. See you tomorrow.